Hi everyone, it's Lee from Gnome and Backyard, and if you remember I showed you this cute little fall milk can from the Dollar Tree the other day. Well, let's give it a makeover and reconstruct it. So the first thing we're doing is we are taking all of the pieces off of it, and I'm just going to sand the black glitter off of the wording. Now, I'm not even using this side. I'm going to flip it over and use the blank side, but I wanted that glitter gone. So the first thing I'm doing is I am just taking some white acrylic paint and I am painting the back side. Now, you don't even have to do this step. I just wanted to do this step because I am going to be decoupaging one of our fall napkins onto this milk jar, and I like when there's a white background underneath. So again, I'm not being perfect, but when that dries, I am going to add some Mod Podge. So again, we're just going to give this a coat of Mod Podge after the paint is dry. That is going to help us decoupage our beautiful fall napkin on with our iron and our parchment paper and get a really smooth look to it. I do love that technique. So while we are waiting for that to dry, let's just take a large popsicle stick and let's take some of these stickers from the Dollar Tree. Now, I did realize after I started doing this, I could do it a different way, so I'll show you both ways, or I'll tell you both ways. So I'm actually taking some more chalk paint in the color plaster, and I am going to paint my popsicle stick. So this isn't white and it's not cream. The plaster is just a really pretty colorful fall, and I know it's going to match my napkin perfectly. So now I left my stickers on their little sticky back, and I am painting them right there on there. Now I realized what I could have done is I could have taken and hot glued my stickers in place and painted them on my popsicle stick, but I didn't do it that way. However, you guys totally can. Now, guys, check out this napkin. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Look at these fall colors. They are fabulous. I am loving the mushrooms. I'm loving all of the pretty leaves. So what we're going to do is once our Mod Podge is dry, we're just putting our napkin down. We did take our 2 other plies of napkin off of here. So this is now a single ply napkin instead of a 3-ply. We're taking our parchment paper, setting it on top, and then taking our little mini iron and just ironing it on. And boy, does that give you a smooth finish. I love this technique, and I know many of you guys do too. So now I'm just going to trim off some of my napkin and save that for another project, and then just sand away all the edges. I am just really so happy with how this finished project turned out. You guys have to watch until the end because it is absolutely beautiful. So there we have our milk can, and there's that backside again that we didn't use. Boy, did we give this an awesome makeover. So now I am going to take the 2 metal pieces that we had pulled off. I am going to take and use our plaster chalk paint on those also. Originally, I thought I was going to leave them the metal color, but I changed my mind when I saw how pretty the plaster looked with this napkin. And then I am going to take and hot glue my stickers on. Like I said, I could have hot glued my stickers on and then painted it all at once, which is something, you guys can definitely do. But this is just giving our finished piece of home decor a little bit more texture to it. Those cute little rounded bumps look adorable. They actually look like faux wood beads. Now we're going to take our Distress Oxide in the color Vintage Photo, and we're just lightly going to rub on top to give it that distressed look and give it another little different type of painting technique to it. So we're going to take and put a generous bead of hot glue across the very top of our milk jug, and then put our popsicle stick right on top. And then we're going to do the same thing with our cute little handles. We put the little dots on them also, and we're distressing them. And then we're going to just hot glue them right back onto our milk jug. I know you guys love all these beautiful fall colors just as much as I do. And there you go. That was the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo color. So we're just hot gluing these back on, and you guys, we're almost done. We are going to add a few more details to give this some dimension. I thought maybe down here around the bottom we would do something fun. So the Dollar Tree has these styrofoam mushrooms again this year. They do carry them in all different color toppers. I bought the this little golden orange topper. I thought they were really cute, and all I did was take one mushroom and cut it in half. Again, it's styrofoam, so it cuts really easy. And then I am taking some deeper orange Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to take some mineral color Waverly chalk paint, and I'm just dabbing it on the top of my mushroom cap to give it, again, some more dimension. I like the light color underneath, but I wanted to just dab on some darker color, and then there's that mineral color that I am going to brush onto the stem of my mushroom, again, to give it some dimension. These mushrooms are so fun to work with. We made some really cute things with them last year. So now I am just hot gluing my mushrooms right onto the front of my milk jug. I absolutely love the way they turned out. I staggered them a little bit. And I am actually going to take some Spanish moss next and add some Spanish moss to the very bottom corner. I know not everybody loves to work with Spanish moss because it's messy, but boy, it really, really gives this some nice detail. Oh my goodness, you guys, look how sweet that looks. I love it. So now we're going to just take a bow. Now there's that original tan bow that we used, and I had some orange burlap, and I made myself a very simple bow because you guys know I am not a bow maker, but oh my goodness, you guys, look at how awesome this looks when you put that finished bow on. Oh, you guys, I am just absolutely loving this. I truly am. Now, you could leave it like this as a shelf sitter. How pretty would that be? But I'm going to take some fall foliage from the Dollar Tree and add it to mine. Well, thank you so much for continuing to sprinkle all of Gnome and Backyard's videos, and I truly do hope you get the chance to craft one of these to add to your fall home decor this season.